Is there anyone here to interpret that? I'm back and we're talking about the spiritual gifts, the gift of interpreting tongues. In my last video, I told you we'd be in 1 Corinthians, and the church of Corinth, they were using the spiritual gifts not properly. So Paul had to bring correction to them, and we see that in churches today too. So let's find out what we can learn so we don't mess it up either. Now, y'all are going to have to go do some study on your own because I can't read all these chapters here. But like in chapter 12 of 1 Corinthians, Paul is talking about the different spiritual gifts that we have. And then he goes on in 1 Corinthians 13 to talk about love. And love should be our motivation behind using these gifts. He starts out 1 Corinthians 13 saying, "If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels but have not love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal." Just making noise. It really is cool that Paul did put this chapter of love, like I said, in between where he was talking about spiritual gifts in 12 and in 14, because our motive shouldn't be to, just for us and our glory, but to build up others. And it really should truly be, our motive should be love as the Bible describes it. And Paul goes on to say in chapter 14, "Pursue love and earnestly desire the spiritual gifts." So yeah, we should desire these gifts. And again, it isn't just for our own to edify ourselves, but the body of Christ. And in concert with desiring the gifts, pursue love. Two go together. You're going to have to go and read if you're really interested in what the Bible talks about on this topic. But yeah, chapter 14, Paul does say, this is such a beautiful gift, speaking in tongues. And if you go and read before that, I think it's in chapter 12 at the end, he says, but not everybody has the gift. So that's why you got to throw out oh, I'm only saved if I have tongues. No, because he says here, is everybody a prophet? No. Is everybody an apostle? No. Does everybody speak in tongues? No. So no. So Paul does say in chapter 14, yeah, tongues is a great gift, but you know what? It's even better when it's interpreted to build up the body, the church. And he'll even go on to say, hey, if there's no interpreter here, it's better to prophesy. And just think about that. Again, if you really want to know on this topic, go and read 1 Corinthians 12, 13, and 14 and the benefits. But also remember, he's bringing correction to the Corinthian church because they weren't using them properly. And that happens today.